Hey guys, today I'll be teaching you about the Jar Bairn quest line and what you can do with the Alexander Innards. So the Alexander Innards is a key item that you can get from completing Alexander the Jar's questline, the Great Warrior. So you can complete that questline by killing him basically on the Faro Masula. After you get that item, uh, you should be able to complete the questline, and you should also have completed Diallos questline in the manor. So after you complete that, you can go back over here to the Gate Town Bridge or the Artist Shack. I recommend the Artist Shack because it is closer. This one you have to go over the cliff and around. If you have the Jarburg Grace already, even better. All you have to do is go over to this cliff, skate on it, and then march down over the cliff. So let's go over to the marker so it disappears. If you didn't know that, if you go over to the marker, it's going to be gone. So if you go over to this cliff, you're going to be able to see some gravestones over here. If you didn't know where Jarburg is, so you can jump down from them. You can take your time, no one's pressuring you, so you have to make some tricky jumps. Oh crap, I might be dead. Oh, very close. So yeah, let's get down. We go over to this house over here, and then we jump down. So the grace is going to be right there. You can activate it, so you don't have to do that thing again. And here's going to be a little guy. You're going to exhaust his dialogue, and then you're going to rest at the bonfire. Come back to him, speak to him again. He's going to ask you about a new potestate. You're going to say yes, and then he's going to say you're not fit, whatever. So just keep exhausting his dialogue over and over and over and over, and resting at the grace every time you exhaust it. And at one point, he's going to tell you that a new potestate is here. He has nice hands, and his name is Diallos. After you exhaust his dialogue one more time, he's going to be chilling over here. Sorry guys that I couldn't get the whole dialogue for you guys from the NPCs. Turns out that I was recording the whole process initially, and then my video was corrupted, so I could not use the file that I initially made. So I have to basically redo this without the NPCs. So Diallo is going to be here fixing one of the small jars. You're going to talk to him, exhaust his dialogue, and then what you have to do is basically reload the area a couple times. You can also pass the time a couple times as well on the grace. You're going to reload the area at least 5 times, 10 times, something like that. And eventually you will see that the jars are destroyed. These ones over here, all the big jars. And then the little guy will be sitting right here, and he's going to be telling you, oh no, they destroyed the village, some bad guys. And then Dallas is going to be laying down right here on this blood stain, and he's going to be like, okay, I defended the jars, I did what I was supposed to do. So shortly after he's gonna die, you have to rest at the grace again. The jar guy will be here again, and then speak to him again, exhaust his dialogue, rest at the grace once again, and speak to the jar guy. He's going to be back at his old spot, and Diallo's body will be gone, and in place of the body you will see that there is an item. You will have his helmet and you will have his weapon. Then you can go over to the jar guy. You're going to speak to him. You're going to give him the Alexander Innards. If you don't have the option, exhaust his dialogue, go to the grace, speak to him again. Once you finally give him the Innards and exhaust the dialogue once again, you can rest at the grace, come back, and here's going to be an item. That is basically the end of the questline, and it's going to give you the talisman. So the specific talisman is this one. The companion jar is basically raises the potency of throwing pots, like it says right there. So if you're the type of guy that is not using spells of any kind, this is for you. And as for the Diallos, he's going to give you this helmet, Diallos mask, pretty sick if you tell me. Both are pretty sick. And it's going to give you a second pair of the whip that his brother Hoslo has. So if you go over to weapons, you are going to find that I have the second one as well. Right here. So you can two-hand these bad boys, make some zip plays with them. So basically that's it, guys. So, but yeah, that's basically how it goes. If you want more guides like this, hit the subscribe button. I will be making more guides for quest lines, builds, and finding good items in this game. Because it is so massive, it is basically impossible to find all of them. Have a good one.